like and subscribe. Come on, Butter, you gonna hold the camera? Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be working on a 2020 Chevy Trax front brake pad replacement. I don't know what the manufacturer recommends, but this particular car has 123,000 miles, and my suggestion is that you change the brake pads right around 122,000 miles. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get some tools and get set up, get this wheel off, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I've got the jack set. Go ahead and get it jacked up just a little bit, and then we'll loosen the lugs just before we're off the ground. Going the wrong way. That's fine. All right. I'm going to go ahead and finish taking the wheel off, and I'll get right back to you. All right. We've got the car jacked up. Got the wheel off, and for safety I put a jack stand underneath the car with the jack. So you have two, here's your caliper, your pads are inside of here. You got two bolts that you're going to have to release, take the caliper off to get to the brake pad. I was sure that the only socket that's not in my set was going to be the one that fit it, but yep, wrong way again. My direction is wrong today, huh? It's Sunday. Gotta go back to work tomorrow. Got that one. Loosen the bottom. That one's loose. You can do this a couple ways. Myself, I just like to put a screwdriver in and slowly compress the caliper. Just leave a couple threads on those two bolts. All right, now it's loose. Take those two bolts out. And we'll set our caliper right up here so we don't stretch those lines. You pull the shoes out. Not too bad. I think we're right in time. Yeah, not too bad at all. Looks like the inside's wearing more than the out. So I went down to the local parts store and picked up the $67 flavor brake pad. They have a lot more expensive ones if you'd like to wear the more expensive ones out. Let's see how this particular clip goes on. Yeah. There you go. So you're just going to put your screwdriver in the bottom and it snaps right out. We'll see if we can get that on this one a little bit better. There it goes. Put the new ones in. New ones are in. I could not get Butter to hold the camera for me. Sorry about that. So the little sensor is going to go on the inside. You can look at your pads when you take them off to see what the orientation there is. And then you just got to get them up into the there we go. That's the inside one. And that will place the outside one. You can see that one a little bit better. And so can I. Now, we'll try the caliper. We may have to take a C-clamp and pull the piston in just a little bit more, but let's try it. She's close, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a C-clamp and I'll be right back. All right, so we got the C-clamp. We're just gonna, it's pretty close from the last brakes that I did. Just gonna slowly tighten that. May have to put a brake pad in it, one of the old ones. Get that the whole way back in there, nice and flat. And then we're going to reinstall. We're going to reinstall the caliper. Like butter, like butter. These are 14 millimeter bolts. I think I pulled a 9/16, but the 14 millimeter is actually the correct size. Both work. But now let's see if I tighten it or if I loosen it this time. And pneumatic tools, we do have those, but I wanted to make this a simple video showing that pretty much anybody can do this. This is not a hard job. And from there, we're just going to put the tire back on, and then we'll move around to the other side and change those. I do have the rear pads coming. I think they'll be out here actually tomorrow, so maybe I'll make another video showing the installation of those. I don't imagine it'll be much different. Now, if you were going to change the rotors, after you take this off, there are 2 more bolts in back that hold this bracket on. You would take that bracket off. You got a star bit right here that's holding the rotor on. You would take that out and the rotor would come off. You'd put the new rotor on and do the exact reverse. Pretty simple stuff. All right, I'll be right back. Just going to show you how to put the lug nuts back on for those who have never changed a tire before. Just get them snug. And then you got your specialty lug that has a wheel lock, so nobody can steal your $200 tire. Just snug. And then we'll start letting the jack down. We'll take the jack stand out and then tighten it up. Be right back. Now, once you pulled or you're actually touching the tire to the ground, you're going to then start tightening your lug nuts diagonally to make sure they're all even when they tighten. All right, now we'll finish lowering the jack and we'll move to the other side. All right, we're moved around to the other side. Thank goodness it started raining while we were moving, so I started setting up our canopy, and of course it slowed down. So we're going to try to go ahead and finish up. We've got all the lug nuts loose. We broke those loose while the wheel was still on the ground. Don't take them off, but break them loose and then jack your car up. All right, And she's off the ground, so we're going to put the jack stand in just in case. And we're going to go ahead and take the lugs off. And pull a wheel off. Nice chair. Just want to show you our helper. He's under the tree. He does not want to get wet. When the neighbor sold their house and moved out, they left Butter behind. So he showed up on our porch and he was hungry. Very friendly, nice, beautiful cat. He's indoor, outdoor, but he's a little lazy. Does not want to hold the camera at all. There's our tent we were setting up. So I'm gonna readjust the camera, get you down here where these bolts are. And it's pretty much the same as the other tire, or the other wheel. 14mm socket, straight screwdriver, the car's jack and lug wrench, and a C-clamp. All right. I think these are a little bit worse. Let's go ahead and put our screwdriver in. And pull that caliper in. Make sure you got a couple threads. All right. And we'll go ahead and take those two 14mm bolts out. Set them to the side here. Pull our caliper out. And we can already see that it's did not go in the whole way, so we're gonna go ahead and put the C-clamp on it a little bit and just pull that in a little bit more. When I came out on the porch this morning for the dogs, one of the mother deers that live on our property had just fawned. She was actually up at my neighbor's house with the baby. This doesn't look terrible either, really. Not too bad. So 123,000 miles is fine done. All right, remember again, put your screwdriver under the clip and just pry that up till it pops out. And same on the top till it pops out. And now install the new clips. And well, remember the sensor will go on the back. And that one's in. And then of course the easier one be the front. And that one's in. All right, we're going to reinstall our caliper. And like I said, we've already used the C-clamp to bring the caliper the whole way flat, flush to the body. There we go. Get that set. Our two 14mm bolts. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. What the old timers say. I mean the real old timers. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and put the wheel back on, and we'll get the jacks down and we'll take her for a little ride. All right, we got the tire and the wheel back on. We'll take it out for a little drive. But we hope this video was helpful for you if you want to try to tackle replacing your brake pads. Pretty simple, but you do need help. All right, if you liked our video, like and subscribe. Till the next time.